A tribute to Howard Slack. To a family of 5, he learned the skills to survive, developed a knack for working early on. To him it was joy both as a man and a boy, and he missed it when his working days were gone. His communication skills brought him many thrills, though often in the form of a horse or mule. He had patience in class, failed only once in English to pass, but in life he observed the golden rule. He worked on extra half year, though just why wasn't clear, but yet he was proud of his high school degree. Though college was not a choice, he was soon to rejoice when Uncle Sam took him overseas. He accepted it as a duty, left behind his bride, what a cutie, served in the Korea for country and fellow man. He was a real good mechanic, and he was one not to panic, even though it was not in his plan. He came home to farming, and a wife so charming to finish what he'd only begun. He loved the land from the start, and to it he gave his heart, and henceforth passed what he had to his sons. In 61, he was glad Michael came, made him dad. 63, it was Jane, so fulfilling. 67, Keith made 3, thank God for family and the joys that made life so thrilling. In overalls, he was glad he took to the good with the bad. Mother Nature was simply his style. In drought or in rain, he absorbed with pleasure and pain, while on the outside he managed to smile. Behind a horse or a tractor, the land was always a factor. For any plan he implemented in life, his style was simple, no frills. He met our life's valleys and hills, and his joy was his children and wife. He had skills shared by few in the things he could do, and for years pushed dirt with his cat. He could terrace with the eye what others could take several times to try, and to him do a tip of the hat. He had an affection for the sod and a passive belief in God. A quiet, simple style was his way. He loved horses and mules, attended some hard-knock schools, but as a farmer took little time for play. He raised livestock of all kind, but horses and mules was his mind, and the earth was what he understood. He played the cards that were dealt, though the past few years what he felt was far short of what we call good. Heart bypasses didn't falter. He still had a horse by the halter, but a stroke and diabetes took its toll when he argued his case in the limited race and the effects he had on his goal. When his body wore out, he expressed lots of doubt. For what purpose was he now meeting? Without physical work, his time seemed daily a useless climb. In his mind, he felt he was cheating. For quitting to Howard was not for man but a coward. He'd planned to drive horses all the way. He missed them for certain, but now he's no longer hurting, and he's riding behind them today.